Alright lads and lassies, welcome back to the YouTube. I've been reading the comments and seeing what kind of how-to stuff you want, and Blind Judge time and time again pops up because people are like, oh, I want to do that like Superman thing, take it to blind and it will just look cool. So today on the cable we're going to learn how to do a Blind Judge. So in terms of fundamentals, you basically need two fundamentals for this. You need an air railie and you need to have a solid blind landing. And that blind landing is probably one of the hardest things to learn in wakeboarding. I've done two really good videos on that, so I'm going to link them below. One of them I made it myself and it's on my YouTube channel, and another one a lot of you guys probably haven't seen. We got it professionally made down in Ballyhass last year, and it's so like coherent and so easy to understand. It really breaks it down, so definitely have a look at that first. So how do you actually do it? It's like a railie, so you want to have that same progressive edge into that scoop on the railie. There's two things you're going to change on the Blind Judge. One is, I find if you lean a little bit more on your back foot, that way you stargaze it out a bit. So you're opening it out. Now if you remember the video on the backside 3, I said like if you spin the opposite way, then you'll have something to pull against. Well, it's the exact same on the Blind Judge. So you're stargazing it out, which is basically opening it out so you can pull back against it and take it to blind. So, I just noticed dirt on the lens, damn it. Sorry about the dirt on the lens for the first 5 minutes of this video. The main question people kind of ask is like, when do you turn a blind? Like, do you take off and go for it straight away? Or do you like do it on the landing? See, it's called a Blind Judge, but it should be called like a railie to blind, because you want to do your full railie, and then like as you're coming down, as you're like 3/4 way back down, that's when you want to pull your lead hip up to the handle, look around your shoulder, bend the knees, and then head up on the shore just like any blind 180 landing. I'm doing this in front of a trampoline, and I'm trying to think like, can you even use a trampoline to show a railie based trick? Probably not, but we'll give it a go. I reckon if you had a spongy line, 100% you could do it, but this isn't a spongy line at all. But here, let's give it a lash. As it turns out, you probably could practice it like 10 or 15, 20 times on the trampoline, even more, just kind of to get that feeling of when to turn to blind. The chances are, and I don't have this on film, the following is going to happen when you land. Boom. And basically, you're bouncing onto your back. That is like probably the most common crash, and it's realistically because you're kind of just whipping to blind rather than setting yourself into the landing. So make sure you kind of go up, keep your head on the carrier, then as you come down to spot the landing, spot it, spot it, spot it, and then put yourself into it like it's a placement rather than just like whipping into it. So the thing about this Blind Judge is it's like so scary, and I get that because like I had to learn it one time too. But if you have a blind landing, like a really, really good blind landing, then you will learn this quite fast. Don't waste your time. Like if you're doing time and time again, skipping out on your ass, like catching, you probably won't even catch a back edge. But if you do, then just go back to the basics. Because I think a lot of the time, like people expect magic to happen, and like if you don't have good fundamentals, it won't happen. So just work on those fundamentals. Watch the blind landing videos in the link below because they will help so much. And once you have them, then you can move on to the Blind Judge. And I promise you, if you've got a good blind landing and a good railie, then it'll literally, I reckon you can do it in like 10 goes. Anyway, thank you so much for watching the video. A little bit short one today, but I'm just trying to keep those videos coming out. Tomorrow I'm releasing like the call in the shots video from down in Ballyhass. That was really good fun, and I ate some crap in it. So make sure you like give it a subscribe so you can see that tomorrow. And then yeah, any other ideas, of course, as always, hit me up in the comments. And yeah, thank you so much for giving me the time of the day to watch my video. Cheers. So I've just finished editing this video and I've realised, Dave, you've already done a how to Blind Judge video. So I'm very sorry from the bottom of my heart. Did not mean to repeat it, but I swear this one's better. Like there is actually some information that wasn't in the other one because I had to watch back. And yeah, anyway, sorry for doing a repeat video. It's never happened before. I guess with like 100 and something videos. That shit gonna happen. Anyway, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in tomorrow's video. Also, let me know if you want like tricks on the trampoline, like how to use that to your advantage for wakeboarding, because that could be an easy one for me to do. Cheers guys.